Mary Gravel, also known as Brianna Rush, coming to you today to talk to you about fear. Are you holding yourself back through fear? That's the question today that we're going to talk about. The other day I went for a hike, and just as I came around the corner, there was a bunny rabbit sitting right in the middle of the pathway. I mean, he wasn't even scared. He was just sitting there, kind of looked at me, and I looked at him or her. Let's see if I can take a picture of this rabbit, because he's kind of cute. He let me take his picture. So I didn't want to disturb this rabbit because he was so comfortable sitting right there, right in the middle of the pathway where I was intending to walk. So I took the picture and he didn't run away. So I turned around and went the other way. I went an entirely different route that I was intending to go that day. And, you know, it was a nice path. It was a nice walk. It was longer than I had intended. I was going to do a quick little jaunt just to get my exercise in. And I ended up doing probably twice as long as I was going to. So, you know, but this rabbit still was very curious to me. So I looked it up on the internet because I know a lot of times things that get our attention are coming for a reason and to give us a message. I've read before about the rabbit and fear, that rabbits are a sign of fear. But, you know, I was born in the Chinese year of the rabbit, so I'm a rabbit. So does that mean I'm in constant fear? I would hope not. So it could mean that, you know, as I looked it up, there were a couple different meanings, and one of them was about fear, and it was interesting because it said, whatever you fear, you attract. So it says that the rabbit runs in fear of the eagle swooping down and eating it for dinner. It says that the rabbit should instead spend its time planning and becoming clever to outwit the eagle. So this does kind of apply in my life right now. And, you know, sometimes when things aren't quite going as I think they should be, I kind of fall into negativity a little bit and start focusing on the situation as it is, and I don't really want it to be that way. And so I think what this is telling me, and maybe it's telling you too, maybe there's a situation in your life that we just need to focus on what we want and figure out what we're supposed to be doing to bring that in, instead of being caught up in the negative and worry and fear that the thing we fear most is going to happen, because we're just bringing it on ourselves. So whatever we are fearing, we're going to attract. We're going to get our worst nightmare, our worst fear, if we continue to live in fear. So I guess that's the lesson today. Are you living in fear? And how is that working for you? What is actually happening as a result? By concentrating on the fear of what is the worst case scenario of the shoe dropping off the other foot, or however you think of it, it's probably actually happening because you're thinking about it. Affirmations and focusing on your intention, focusing on your goals and desires and things that you actually want in your life, and being grateful for what you do have. Because more times than not, we have so much to be grateful for and so many blessings that if we would just focus on those, we'd probably be better off. Okay, well, drop me a line, make a comment if you want to share what your fear is, or if you just want to share in general anything that might have arisen for you here. Let me know, okay? All right, much love.